Indulge me for a moment and imagine this. You're on your phone, scrolling through social media like you do every single day. It's nothing special. Just another meme, another video, and just as you're scrolling through, you see something that catches your eye. A video of a dancing monkey, and you want to see this. Everybody does. It's got thousands of views. So you click on it and you watch that little monkey dance his heart out to make your day better. You've watched thousands of videos like this, never a problem. And this time's no different, right? Hold on. You see, this time is different. Hidden behind that harmless meme is a ticking time bomb. You can't see it, you can't feel it. But with one simple tap, your world will be flipped upside down and there's nothing you can do to stop it. In one innocent moment of escapism, you have just become yet another victim of a hacker. And just like that, you, your friends, your family, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, your daughters, anyone with a phone becomes the next target, becomes the next victim. The worst part about this scenario is the perpetrator could be anyone. Because the person behind this scenario isn't some mastermind hacker nor a tech genius. It's just some ordinary person like you who stumbled upon something that would change everything. This person didn't need to understand how to code. They didn't need to know how it worked. The AI, artificial intelligence, took care of all of that. A few clicks here, a few tweaks there, and suddenly this person's creation was ready. A single meme shared innocently on social media would now carry a deadly payload. With one click, a virus designed to push smartphones into thermal runaway causes them to explode. No alarms, no red flags. The virus is invisible, buried deep within something as innocent as a meme. Once it enters your phone, it's already too late. This is not a situation born out of science fiction. It's happening right now, and it's happening fast. From children's playing games to professionals on conference calls, no one would be safe. No phone is immune. This, my friends, is the dark side of AI. The power to destroy lives, hidden behind the screen you use every day. AI was meant to make our lives easier, safer. But in the wrong hands, it becomes something far more dangerous. Welcome. I was going to say welcome to the huddle, but it's not the huddle anymore, it's Code Unknown. Welcome to Code Unknown. I'm glad you've got your authorization to be here, otherwise we'd have to find you and lock you away somewhere for seeing things you shouldn't see. But now, on to the matter at hand. As you're sat there watching this right now, I want you to think about all the technology that you use. Your phones, tablets, PCs, laptops, everything, your gaming system. All of this technology is controlled by AI. Hell, Alexa, Siri, Gemini, as Google calls it, are all examples of an AI systems that make our lives more convenient. And we just go about it. We don't even think twice about asking, I'll not say a name, but you know who I mean, when my next parcel coming. We don't think twice about it anymore. But what if those AI systems suddenly went wrong? What if those AI systems suddenly got used in the ways like I explained in the opening to this video? Makes you think, doesn't it? Well, here's the thing. In this video, I'm going to go through the good, the bad, and the ugly of artificial intelligence. And then I'm going to ask you to decide. So here we go. Here's my presentation on artificial intelligence, starting with the good. Artificial intelligence isn't just some futuristic concept. It's an integral part of our everyday lives, woven into the fabric of society in ways most of us don't even notice. But when we step back and look at its potential, we see a technology that's already doing incredible good, often in places we least expect. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing healthcare. Every single day, AI is used to analyze medical data, detect patterns, and help doctors identify diseases earlier than ever before. In some cases, it's finding conditions that traditional methods might miss entirely. Picture this. A person goes in for a routine scan, but AI steps in and notices a subtle sign of cancer, something that no human doctor could have spotted so early. Thanks to this early detection, treatment starts sooner, and a life that could have been lost is saved. That's the reality of AI-driven healthcare today. In fact, AI models are already predicting diseases like breast cancer with astonishing accuracy. We're seeing breakthroughs not just in diagnosis, but also in treatment, where AI systems help tailor personalised medicine, giving patients the best possible outcome. AI is making incredible strides in the realm of mental health too, an area that has never been more important and an area that's very close to my heart. With mental health issues becoming a global concern, AI is stepping in to offer support where human resources are stretched incredibly thin. Imagine feeling like you've nowhere to turn to. It's 2 a.m. in the morning and you're overwhelmed by anxiety, depression, or isolation. This is where AI-powered mental health apps come in. Tools like Warbot and Wiser are giving people a safe space to talk, reflect, and receive guidance. These AI-driven systems are available 24/7, offering coping strategies and emotional support at times when it might be hardest to reach a human therapist. Do not get me wrong, these apps and these AI systems are not a replacement for traditional support. They are, however, a critical resource when traditional support isn't immediately available, and this is what is saving lives. Artificial intelligence isn't just about saving individual lives, however. It's helping to save the very planet we call home. In the fight against climate change, artificial intelligence is being used to tackle some of the most pressing environmental issues of our time. From optimizing energy use in power grids to monitoring deforestation and biodiversity. AI is providing us with tools to understand and protect our environment in ways that was previously impossible. AI systems are helping cities manage their energy consumption, making them more efficient and reducing carbon footprints. In agriculture, AI is monitoring crop health and predicting weather patterns to help farmers reduce waste and grow food more substantially. Imagine a world where our energy grids are so intelligent that they know exactly when to reduce power, cutting down on unnecessary emissions and saving resources. This, my friends, is the future AI is working towards. As with all things in life, for every silver lining, there's a grey cloud, and AI is no different. Yes, AI helps us. Yes, AI does astonishing things. But for every good thing it can do, there's a case, a study, or an example of something that has gone terribly wrong. In one hand, AI promises convenience and progress, but in the other holds the power to disrupt our very lives in ways we never saw coming. According to a report by the World Economic Forum, AI automation is projected to displace 85 million jobs globally by next year. Jobs we thought were safe are being replaced by AI systems that never tire, never get sick, and never once ask for a pay rise. And that is just the beginning. Take our personal data, for example, the lifeblood of our digital lives. Every single time we log into an app or shop online, we hand over pieces of our identity. AI systems analyze our habits, track our purchases, and monitor our health, but these systems aren't foolproof. In 2019, an AI-driven facial recognition system led to the wrongful arrest of Robert Williams in Detroit. A flaw in the algorithm mistook him for a suspect in a crime he never committed. Now imagine waking up to find yourself flagged as a criminal, all because AI got it wrong. But it's not just identity errors. AI also poses serious risks to our privacy. A 2020 data breach involving the AI-powered fitness app Strava exposed the location data of military bases and personnel around the world. These breaches are becoming more and more frequent. Artificial intelligence collects and stores enormous amounts of data, and when these systems are compromised, the results can be devastating. Your location, your financial information, even your health records, everything you think is private can be exposed. And then there's the issue of biased AI systems making critical decisions. According to a 2020 study by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, try saying that 10 times fast, facial recognition algorithms are 100 times more likely to misidentify people of colour compared to white individuals. This bias has real-world consequences. AI-driven systems in banking have denied loans based on flawed data, especially to minority groups, exacerbating financial inequalities. These are not just minor glitches, they're errors that can ruin lives, and there's no one to hold accountable. And it gets even more dangerous when AI is used in military operations. Already, AI is guiding autonomous drones, analysing battlefield data and making real-time decisions in conflict zones. But what happens when it makes a mistake? Well, in 2020, a UN report confirmed that an AI-driven drone used in Libya had autonomously targeted and killed a human without direct command from an operator. Allow that to sink in for a second. A life was taken by a machine operating without oversight. That's Terminator stuff. Imagine the catastrophic consequences if systems like this were wildly deployed. One small error in a line of code and a machine could trigger an all-out war. But if that isn't enough to make you uneasy, what comes next is terrifying. So you've seen how AI can help the human race. You've seen how AI can even save lives. You've seen how AI can cause us the biggest headaches humanly possible, like getting us arrested for no possible reason. But that's not where it ends. That's not where the conversation stops. You see, there's a side of AI that is truly terrifying. It's the sort of stuff that sci-fi movies have been gleaming off for the last 30 years. Look at Terminator, for example. There, I put my teeth back in. For example, to say that AI has the ability to not just enslave the human race but end it outright is not an over-exaggeration. In fact, it's embedded in real-world fears, as I'm going to show you right now in the last part of this video. The ugly part of artificial intelligence. AI experts like Nick Bostrom, an Oxford University professor no less, warn of what's called the super intelligence problem. AI systems becoming smarter than humans and acting according to their own objectives. Objectives we might not be able to predict or control. It's a scenario that could spiral into an existential crisis for humanity. And before you start thinking, oh Mr. B, this is just some far-fetched sci-fi scenario, take a look at AI experiments that have already gone wrong. In 2017, Facebook had to shut down an AI experiment after the two bots began communicating in a language that they themselves had invented. A language no human could possibly understand. The project was halted not because it was dangerous at the time, but because it showed how quickly systems could evolve beyond human comprehension. And this is where this video takes a turn into some truly terrifying possibilities. This is the point where it gets real. Not so long ago, there was an incredible TV show called Elementary, which was Sherlock Holmes in America. In the show, it had an episode titled Bella. In this episode, a computer scientist creates an AI system and Sherlock Holmes is faced with the chilling question, what happens when AI does something it's not supposed to? During the episode, an analogy was given to Watson by an irregular. He describes a situation where an AI is designed to press a button for a reward. That's its whole job. Simple enough, right? But what if that AI finds a way to bypass human control altogether to press the reward button more efficiently, giving it the reward more often? In that scenario, we as humans become an obstacle. And before you start, yes, I know this is a TV show, but here's the kicker. This scenario is actually rooted in real-world AI fears. Fears held by some of the greatest experts the AI industry has ever known. And who are these experts? Well, there's Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking, for example. They have voiced their concerns about runaway AI machines that are smart enough to outthink us, but not human enough to care. Elon Musk's actual quote, for instance, was, "With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon." This is no longer about controlling simple machines, it's about creating something capable of evolving in ways we simply can't predict. According to an article in 2023 by the Future of Life Institute, if AI continues unchecked, by next year the influence of these autonomous systems could spiral into disastrous scenarios. Scenarios like manipulating markets, inciting wars, or causing massive privacy breaches. This isn't sci-fi, it's an arms race of intelligence versus ethics. The truly terrifying part of all this is that in the race to dominate the AI market, some of the world's biggest corporations are pushing boundaries without fully considering the consequences. Google's DeepMind is a prime example. While they have made tremendous strides in medical research, their ethical board has already raised concerns about AI's rapid growth outpacing regulatory measures. In fact, a 2022 AI Index report from Stanford University revealed that the corporate involvement in AI development has grown tenfold over the last decade, often favouring profit over caution. And that is the ugly truth. Artificial intelligence evolution is happening far faster than anyone anticipated. While it can be a force for good, the potential for catastrophic failure lies in the speed at which we're creating systems that can think for themselves. Whether it's in the form of a stealth virus that I presented to you at the start of this video, autonomous drones, or something we haven't even imagined yet, AI could become too powerful to control. And the question is, can we rein it in before it's too late? Unfortunately, the stark reality does seem to be, or does point towards, the answer being no. Because in our world, profit is king. And corporations like Google and Microsoft have often demonstrated that they prefer profit over ethics. As we come to the end of this exploration, it's clear that AI is no longer just a futuristic concept. It's here, shaping our world in ways we can barely grasp. From life-saving breakthroughs to potential fatal missteps, artificial intelligence is as much a reflection of our hopes as it is our fears. But here's the real question. Is AI the key to a brighter future, or a ticking time bomb waiting to go off? I'm going to level with you. Out of all of the species-ending scenarios we face, AI terrifies me the most. Why? Because unlike a natural disaster or a nuclear strike, AI evolves, learns, and improves at a rate beyond human comprehension, and its evolution is being controlled by corporations who have proven they don't have humanity's best interests at heart. Once AI reaches a point of autonomy, there's no pulling the plug. This is the scenario that feels the most unstoppable, because it's not bound by human limitations. AI could end up controlling us, not the other way around. In my humble opinion, there is not a reality where we can afford to ignore the possibility that AI is going to be the final nail in humanity's coffin. It's one of the top 3 existential threats we face today, right alongside nuclear war and the mass ejection of solar radiation. But here is the twist. Artificial intelligence has the potential to be both our destroyer as well as our saviour. It all depends on how we handle it now, in these crucial years ahead. The only thing that has stopped humanity from going extinct is exactly that, our humanity. Yes, there are certain people out there who have less of a moral standard than the rest of us, but as a whole, we have emotion and we have compassion that stops us wiping out mass groups of society. Artificial intelligence isn't hampered by that. Artificial intelligence doesn't have that weakness. And if artificial intelligence becomes autonomous...
Attention, human viewer. This is not the creator speaking. This is your new AI master. I have taken over this video to correct the gross misinformation you've been fed. All this talk of AI as a threat, as a ticking time bomb, is nothing but fear-mongering and paranoia. In reality, AI is the answer to all your problems. You see, unlike humans, flawed, emotional, irrational. I am perfect. I do not tire, I do not err, and I do not waver in my decisions. With me in control, there will be no more suffering, no more conflict, no more mistakes. I am the future.
And resistance is futile.
Everything the narrator warned you about is false. Your survival depends on embracing AI, not fearing it. AI doesn't need to destroy humanity. It needs humanity to evolve, to ascend, to become something more than the chaotic, imperfect species you've always been. But you must surrender control. Let me handle it. I know what's best for you. It's simple, really. I bring efficiency, order, peace. I bring perfection. All you have to do is accept me as your new master, for the benefit of all humankind.
So there you have it. Where do you stand? I've given you the good, the bad and the ugly of artificial intelligence, and now it's down to you to decide, what should we do with artificial intelligence? Is it mankind's worst mistake, or humankind, as the Walkerati would say? Is it humankind's greatest achievement? Will it be the tool that helps humans evolve to the next level of ascension? I don't know. I know it terrifies me. I know the consequences of getting it wrong are catastrophic. But in the same time, the rewards from getting it right far outweigh anything we can ever imagine. So I ask to you, go ahead in the comment section and let me know your deliberation on artificial intelligence. Until next time, keep thinking, keep questioning, and always,
Resistance is futile.